Then this the scrapyard, and this is a 2005 Volvo S60. Notice the plastic lens. They changed this, I think, 2004, and these are really awful to remove the bolts from there. Some people would just try to close the bumper cover and then remove a couple of bolts, I guess. But if you just don't want to go that way, you may want to try to remove the top cover here, the surrounding cover, and you get some kind of access in there. On the other side, the main idea is really to pull the airbox. It has 3 clips there and there, and basically if you force underneath, you just pull it from the clips. Don't be really afraid they don't break. Just maybe keep a hand here, because this part will just lift like that, so just keep it downwards and pull really on the box. Of course, disconnect everything, but even then the access really, I have a 2003 and the bolts are not near as hard to access as 2004 and up, and they need to be untwisted. Not sure which way, and there's barely place for your fingers in there. Let's do I'm going to untwist them counterclockwise. Oh, it's almost impossible. It's unbelievable. Really, it's just terrible. Let's go on the passenger side though. This Lumia camera has a problem with the zooming. Let me just stop the video, start again. Okay, so this is passenger side. It's a North American car, so that will be driver side in UK, Australia, and so on. So so just keep the let's try to, it's really awkward with a BA, with big A. Not sure which way is has to be twisted. This side. Oh, it's twisting counterclockwise. It really does. But sorry, my dear Volvo engineer, not all of them, just the one who did this horrible thing. How could you possibly got hired in the car company? It's just shocking. By the way, I'm not sure which kind of let's just go for the other one. This is, I think it's this side should be, I guess, the high beams, and I suppose the other side is the low beam. So I was just pulling the high beams, I suppose, and let's just go for the supposedly low beams. So this guy went counterclockwise. I guess this one the same. A little bit more access here. Yes, counterclockwise as well. Unbelievable. Just I don't know. I did study engineering, and I can tell you that my way of seeing things, you may do anything you want, the best things in the world, but make them simple to access, repair. Just make them the simplest possible. Okay. Just give you hints about the bulb. So that's the bulb. I suppose this is the low beam. Just correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. And this is the high beam, H9 and H11 for the low beam. I'm saying all this because on 2001 and 3 it's completely different bulbs. Yes, Volvo did also change the bulbs. On 2001 and 3 it's an H7 for the low beam. Very different. Anyhow guys, I just cannot believe my eyes how hard it is to pull from there. I would just say that there's no way you are going to get these bolts with the headlights inside the car. So let's just try to turn them, twist them counterclockwise. It's just unbelievable. Maybe I can get a screwdriver and it doesn't move. The other ones were moving easily, not these ones. This one I think is gone. There's no bulb in there, but this one doesn't budge. Oh, there you go. Whipper arm. I'm going to pry a little bit gently. Do it on your own risks. Yeah, it worked. So pry with a screwdriver, but careful not to break tabs and stuff. And I'll show you something else. So maybe you don't have to remove the headlights in the end. Being a Volvo, you know the connectors are horrible as well. Volvos are great cars, but there are points. I mean, they hired a couple of engineers that were just pathetic workers. Yeah, this one pulls very nicely. I'm not going to do it with one hand, but I'll show you some. Yeah, this one. This, I suppose, the low beam has two clips here on both sides, and I promise you, you will break one of these when you try to just press them out. So go very slowly, especially in winter time when they are really brittle. You just cannot pull them away really. Maybe ask someone while you pull both of them, ask someone to pull it, the bolt, because you will break this. Maybe if you break only one is not so bad. So yes, I can feel your pain, 2004 and up owners. I really feel it. I'll try to follow the video just to show you how to remove these covers, but it's just beyond imagination, technically speaking. In 2003 the bolts are so like right there, not buried in there, just not buried like this. And also you notice this headlight, these are so cheaply made. 2004 and up. The 2003 not only has glass flares, but the box is so much better designed, much sturdy. Alright, that's how it goes for the box for the Eco engine control unit. There's a top cover. You need to undo the clips here and clips on the side. Carefully, it has a rubber seal on it, and then the lower box has one clip here in front. And also has one clip on the side, just under the clip for the cover, and then it has another one here. And once you unclip all those three, there will be some cables here, just toss them. You notice the Eco units just have slots and front area. These slots makes it a little bit hard to pull, but you can still do it. I'm not going to do it with one hand. Maybe. Yeah, it's not one hand operation, but you just slide it over, slide it up from there, and when you place it back, make sure you don't have this gap here. You really make sure engage properly this clip so you don't have gap to allow humidity to get in there. So seat it really properly. It's pretty easy to undo. Just keep this with one hand when you pull on the box. Keep them down so you don't pull on them. They are attached to the bottom. You cannot remove them. Again, when you pull on the box, keep this downwards like this, force down, so you don't break the connections for the modules. The modules will stay in there. It's a bit hard to slide over, but it goes very nicely once. So this has to stay in place. It's very important.